Kryptonite to a hypocrite, sip your lip. If you dish it, can't take it. Too busy getting stoned in the glass house and getting boxed in. You wonder what I lash out. Mr. Madness has appetized. What's up, everybody? We're back on the fucking live. What do you know? And this time, my reason for being live is because I just literally got nothing to do right now. So, hopefully one of my friends joins or something and is like, yo, let's do something. Because I don't know what to do with myself at the moment. Yeah. Hey, who are you? Definitely, if you want to know that, go to my page. Skin so clear. I appreciate that. You know what? I really do. Because that is one thing that, like, I struggle with so much growing up. So, it's like, it's really nice you say that. Mr. Lego Headman. He's here. I actually love the new profile picture. I think it's hilarious and awesome. I really appreciate it. I asked you what you were doing. Well, Thomas, right now I'm waiting on some sort of response from said individual, and then after that, I mean, I might as well just send it with you, buddy. Dude, I just I love your Shine song. Well, I love that comment, so thanks. I'm just on YouTube right now, just looking at different songs. What kind of tattoo are you getting? Ooh. I don't know. But I will tell you, I'm getting it within the next couple weeks. Very special one, this next one is. So, I paused the door for you. That's love. That's love. For sure. Get a hand tattoo. Not yet. Maybe one day. Yo, you know what I'm gonna look up? I'm gonna look up, let me see. Crazy AF in real life. I'm gonna look at... There's a couple reactions to it, which is kind of cool. And I commented on some of them. Some people did some covers. Shit's pretty cool, man. Reaction videos are dope. What's everybody doing tonight? Just chilling. That's what I'm doing. Freo is a great product. I'll pin it for you. I think Brady left, so... But I really enjoyed his presence. I'm glad he was in here. Dude! Fuck! Sorry, I probably shouldn't yell in here. Watching the Boy Band Con documentary. Pretty crazy, right? I saw it. Disgusting, man. Fools sold like millions of records and like made $10,000. Just doesn't make sense. Toured for years. Fucking bitch, man. I don't know what to do with myself right now. What's your next remix? You know what? I just keep getting a lot of cool ideas. So, and this is a great thing that it's been taking like a long time for me to put something out right now, but it's because I literally have so much, and it's like when I do drop it, it's gonna go do. So, yeah. Skylar! Why'd I say it like a fucking weirdo? I had 14 typos in that. Holy shit. Bro, make another cover on Lucky You. Why would I make another one? I can do something better than that. I'll tell you, like, it's for, like, here's just the thing with the remixes is, like, every time I do a remix, I need to, like, improve, you know what I mean? I need to step it up. I need it to just show a different side of me and a different skill set that I haven't already showcased to the people who care to watch whatever I do. Anyways, what did I do today? No one asked, but I'm going to tell you. Alright, so today I went shopping. I think I told you guys this the other day. I was like, I'm trying to, like, find some more shit that's, like, more me, you know? Because a lot of, I'm going to be real, like, a lot of the time last year, you know, whenever we would get, like, paid, I would save it so much, and I wouldn't spend, like, really anything besides food and like occasionally like a t-shirt or something. But other than that, I really was really conservative with my money, and I didn't ever like spend it on stuff that I really liked. And I would see something that really interested me, but I would just be like, you know what, I don't need that, blah blah blah, like I need to save my money right now. But as of recent, I realized that, you know, there's a little bit of give and take when you see something that just, like, kind of, you get that feeling, you know what I mean, where you're like, oh, like, you just really want it, basically. The last year, I just kind of pushed that a little bit aside and was getting more practical things, but you know what, right now, I'm just kind of, like, I realized that by buying things that I like and shit, it gives me more freedom and get more confidence in general when you have the things that, Sergio's a perfect example of this, because, like, he always buys, like, accessories. He loves accessories, like rings, necklaces, like, even, like, goes down to, like, his bathroom bag, and, like, it's crazy. So yeah, but enough of my problems that aren't really problems. I basically got a bunch of, like, you know, I don't even know if I want to show y'all, because, like, it's like fire, yo. I only got a couple things, but a lot of what I get, I'm just really, one of the things you should know about me is I'm very open about my inspirations, and I like to pay homage to anybody who's ever inspired me. And I was walking around, and, you know, I saw this t-shirt, and I immediately had to get it for obvious reasons. I had to get that. Also, because, you know, like, the thing about me, man, I just really love rap, and there's just so many things. Like, I'm wearing a Lil Wayne shirt right now, you know what I mean? And I always wear these, I have, like, a Jay-Z shirt, I have Logic shirts, I have all these people who inspire me. Like, I got this Death Row one today. And it's like, this isn't anything crazy. It's just like I went out and I just bought some shirts that I liked. And I don't like spending a lot of money on shit. I'm not a materialistic type of person, but I do enjoy things when they make me feel like I can express myself almost. Like I got this Michael Jordan shirt, and this shit's fire as fuck. Oh jeez, and I got this, bro. I didn't even show you that one. Well, I mean, I guess you saw it already. Basically, it's this, like, this shit right here. This one's crazy. You can't really see it, but there's this material right here. I don't know if you can hear that. Like, you hear that, and then you hear this. Wait, listen. Hold on. And then, crazy, right? That one's fire. Anyway, yeah, I got that. I got some of those, like, fuckboy pants. Those ones that all those, like, fuckboys wear. But I think they're really cool, so. Dude, I don't know what to fucking do with myself. It's gonna look so good on you. Like, I promise y'all, when I when I flick up in these, when Thomas takes the fire pics of me wearing like all this shit, y'all gonna be like, yo. The fact that you know what a fuckboy is, I cannot. Yo, are you? How would I not know what a? Whatever. Of course I know. Can you please sing? Negative. Definitely negative. I actually cannot wait to get my new tattoos. I'm so excited for them. Right now, I'm getting some simple ones. Like, you know how like this one, it's not too complex. Because to be honest, I don't trust like really anybody with the ones that I want to. Because the ones that I really want are hyper realistic, and I want them done by people at Bang Bang. And like I'm gonna spend like, when I'm at the point where I can spend a lot of money on a tattoo, I'm gonna do that. And like Bang Bang's one of those places. If you do your research, it's like thousands of dollars for certain pieces. And like I just want to work my way up to be able to earn one of those. And like right now, like these ones, like it wasn't expensive, like, but I wanted to spend at least, I wanted to get someone who's good, someone who like just loves what they do. So yeah, like I think like these together, they're actually a little more expensive than normal. I would say a lot of people think these are like, basically these were like, it was $400 for both of these. And I think part of it was like that it's 2 tattoos, but for whatever reason, I was just like, you know what, I trust this guy, it's a very simple tattoo. I'd rather just drop the money on something that I'm for sure about and just be really happy with it at the end. And that's what happened. So I'm really stoked on that. And then like the next ones I'm doing are pretty simple, like smaller stuff. And yeah, like more like I can't, I'm not about to buy it, like I'm not about to get a tattoo that's like just, the tattoos I want are way too expensive for me to buy basically right now. Guess Sergio, I was gonna go live, but I saw your lesson. I'm watching you. That's sweet, man. I appreciate that. Well, hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. What are you gonna get next? I can't tell you because it's the next thing I'm getting is really personal, and I've been telling you guys how I'm becoming a lot more just like open with everything and just more confident in general. And a lot of that comes down to the reason why I am doing music, the reason why I feel the need to go out, and I always feel like I need to inspire people. I need to talk to people. I need to, like, it's just how I am. I don't know what it is. Like people can say whatever the fuck they want, like, oh, like he's always trying to preach or whatever, but I can't help it, man. I have like a natural inclination and a natural just drive and motive to just, I want to help people. I want to help my friends, and that's where a lot of it starts. And it took me a little while to figure out why that was, or actually it didn't take me a while, I should say, but I was hiding from what really like makes me the way I am. So yeah, I've realized that as of recent. So next one's pretty important. As long as I'm the name on your tattoo, word. I got it. Sergio BMOC. I'll put it on my heart. At Sergio BMOC. You said inclination. Is that not right? If it's not right, I don't give a shit. So I'll look it up right now, actually. So I guess I do give a shit. Inclination. A natural inclination. Yeah, I'm right. Yeah. My natural inclination. Yeah, fuck yeah. I'm smart. I'm smart. Almost failed high school. Still smarter than a lot of those motherfuckers who are there, though. Dude, I can't tell you how many times, like, people would just, like, really, like, shit on me, man. Like, I'm just thinking about that as of recent, and, like, should I get a burger or tenders? Bro, you should get a burger because you haven't had one in a while. Don't get tenders. You can get tenders anywhere. You'll get tenders next time you see me. Get a burger. But I was just thinking, like, Yo, a lot of people would just shit on me, man, and they would just make fun of me. And it never really got to me. It never affected me that much. Because to be honest, I always knew that I could always do what I want to do, and I knew that I had the talent, and I knew I had the drive and persistence, and also the skill as well. I knew that my skill was improving at a rate that would put me above a lot of the people that I look up to. So naturally, I just knew that it would happen. But it was so funny to see other people like shit on me, and then all of a sudden, like want to. I don't know. It's just the people who come from a small town. The biggest problem is that they tear down. They don't want to see people succeed and break out of their bubble. You know what I mean? Because it intimidates them, and they feel like they can't. I don't know. It's a natural competitive nature from people who come from like small towns, I guess. So someone said, "Hey, I'm gay. What's up? I'm Conor or Michael. Nice to meet you." Basically, I just think it's so funny. It's like mind blowing that people actually think that way. You know what I mean? I met someone from Cleveland today who said Shaker was the bougie school. Here's the thing about Shaker. Here's the thing about Shaker. This is the school I grew up in. And the thing that I realized as of recent, and this is like the way my whole life has been, is I've grown up in situations where I've been surrounded by all different types of cultures. I haven't necessarily been like in the cultures, but I have been surrounded by people, and I've been able to become friends and like understand how different groups of people work. You know what I mean? Like when I first lived in Cleveland, you know, it was just like I'm very blessed to have been able to know a lot of different people. Like when I was in Virginia, you know, it was a really Latin community, and I knew a lot. Like I dated a girl for like 2 years who was Hispanic, and like I went to her house, and like I did the whole thing, man, and I learned so much about it. And like when I was in Cleveland, it was a lot of black culture and a small target of Asian, and when I went to Virginia, like I went to Catholic school, and it was a lot of Asian, like there's a lot of Asian culture, and there's a lot of Asian kids in my class. And going to middle school from the Catholic school, it was a lot of Hispanic and Mexicans, and I don't know, I've just always been surrounded by so many different people, and have like had friends who are all different types of people, which is really cool, you know what I mean? And I'm really grateful for that, because whenever I go places and whenever I see people, it's just the way I grew up. I always just see people as people, and it's hard for some people to understand. Like people can feel like they're I've noticed a lot of people who grow up, and you know they get uncomfortable around a certain type of person, and that's what makes me like, oh, like I'm really glad the area that I grew up in. And when people say like Shaker's a bougie school, because I realized that was what started this whole thing. Shaker as a bougie school, Shaker is a really good school as far as its facilities. It is a very beautiful school. It's a big school. Not everyone in that school comes from a lot, and that's what a lot of people have to understand. You know what I mean? So I bet moving around was hard. Moving around was hard, but it was more of I don't know. I was just used to it. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like, I don't know. It was more interesting for me. I got to learn a lot. You know what I mean? Why did you move around? My dad's job, and I'm not going to elaborate on that, but who's in here right now? Who else we got? Your hair is on point. Thank you. You know what? I've been growing my hair out for a minute. But, I mean, actually, like, the way my school is, the community that I was growing up in was so supportive, man. And, like, and I mean the kids, and especially Shaker and Cleveland. When I was in Virginia, when I was trying to rap and put songs out and do all this stuff, everyone would just shit on me, man, and like no one really fucked with it. So like going from that to Cleveland, where the first time I rapped, really, I just had a crowd of people around me and everyone was just like showing support, showing mad love, and they were talking about me, and kids would come up to me like, yo, bro, like you're fucking dope, man. And that shit meant the world to me, dude. And it just like I just don't want people to ever talk bad about my school, basically, because it was really, like, the kids there, I really fuck with all of them. And, you know, some of them are, like, cockheads and, like they're fucking dick faces, but, like, that's with any group of people. Like, overall, I grew up in a really good group of people, you know what I mean? Everyone is very genuine out there, and everyone really wants to see other people succeed. And it's hard for people in other areas, you know. But there were still like a decent amount of people in Cleveland who were, but it was a different type of people, you know what I mean. It was like the really privileged kids, actually, the really privileged kids who would just like really shit on me, man. It was hard. I was like, what the fuck? Like, fuck you guys. They're gonna say they're crackheads. I was about to start crying. Nah, like, they're fucking cockheads. Cocksuckers. By the way, guys, if I ever say some funny shit, like if I ever say like certain words, like I'm just joking around. Like, don't take it too serious. If I made a compilation of you laughing, would you watch? I'd 100% watch it. Tag me in it. What are you feeling when you give a concert? Did you fight them? No, I killed them with success, and they shut the fuck up, and they try to become my friend again. What do you feel when you give a concert? Honestly, the best feeling. I live off reactions. That's like my favorite shit, is when I can actually see that I affected someone with what I'm doing. And what I love doing is obviously spreading, like, I just believe in everyone. I believe in everyone that's like that's just the fact of it. I didn't say that shit right. Whatever, fuck it. I just believe in everybody. And so when I get up on stage and when I'm doing what I do, not like necessarily the band songs, but when I'm able to put my own personal touch on something and I have my moment to like talk to the crowd, like one-on-one or one on however many people it is, that's the shit that I live for. And when I can actually say what I want to say, and when I see that reaction, that's like the best thing to me, because people will come up to me all the time after shows and tell me like, oh, this thing you said really stuck with me. This thing, I'd have people coming up to me crying. I have like parents who were saying like, yo, you've helped me so much, dealing with my son or daughter, and like they're struggling in school, and you just put so much things. That shit means so fucking much, man, and that is the reason that I do this shit. Like, not specifically for that, but just overall, like whatever my message can inspire, whatever my message can inspire in someone, that is the shit that I live for, like 100%. And just so you know, like I'm like I just like talking out loud and shit, but I mean, from here on out, man, I'm just done with all the bullshit and hiding behind like who I am, and I'm just gonna give y'all like everything, you know what I mean? So like if you try to if you don't fuck with me or what I stand for, then don't follow me, deadass. I don't need any of your support. Like, I don't need any validation from anybody, because I know in my heart that what I'm doing means something to somebody. And so if it doesn't mean something to this one person or like so-and-so fan 24 on Twitter, like, I don't give a fuck. Yeah. So like, I do this shit for the people who actually care, and the people who have an open mind enough to listen to me and not take everything I say and like try to twist it and be like, well, you said this, so that means you think this. You know what I mean? like it's like every time I say something, or anybody in a public position says something, they can say something really positive, and someone will take that thing and be like, well, since he said this, he's not acknowledging this, and they're not acknowledging this, and blah 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 blah, and that shit is fucking stupid. And fuck those people, basically. Is he telling soft fan stories? Yo, I got some soft fan stories. I got a lot of them, man. But I don't want to put people's business out there. That's the thing. If someone confides in me, that's between me and them, and I don't want to put anybody. I don't want to put anybody on blast like that. But there are a lot of fans who've told me like a lot about themselves and a lot of, you know, just personal shit about them, man. And it's just like when they can confide in me and I can say something to, you know, change their mindset and like help them get to a different, just help them go through the life and look at things in a different way and like truly like that's my goal, man. I'm just trying to fucking change lives, man. Yo, what's good, Sean? Hope you're doing good, bro. Put my business out there. Bet. Well, so I was talking to this dude, Dave, Captain Dave _ on Instagram, and he just told me like, yo, dude, like you're the best rapper of all time. And I was like, yo, thanks, bro. And that was it. Change the education system. Don't even get me fucking started, man. Don't get me started, because I will go off. Basically, y'all, like, when I say I know what I stand for right now, I'm going to be exhausted if I start talking about school right now. Like, I just don't think I could do that right now. But I'm going to sum it up in a brief, since I am here, is like, there's just so much wrong. There's so much wrong with how things are run. And I saw this one video, and it was talking about how, you know, you look at a phone 100 years ago, you look at like, I don't know, like clothes 100 years ago. It's so different. But if you look at a classroom 100 years ago, it's the same shit, man. And it's like, we're not constantly innovating the ways that we're learning. That's the basis of it, and I'm not going to get too into it, but just to get y'all thinking about it, because I do want to address it in music, and I don't want to give too much of it out here. So I will name specific examples from what I'm doing and what I went through, and you know what I mean? Fuck rap, but I'm like an addict with a semi-automatic, could have had it ready for who I got in here? Yo, Brady's back? Conor for president? I don't know about that. I don't know about president. President's a stretch, but we how many years we got left with this fucking cocksucker in office? When was he president? He was elected. Wait, inauguration, that's the word. Inauguration day. 2017. Damn, so we got like 2 more years. It's all good. Everything happens for a reason. Everyone's in your life to teach you a lesson, whether it can seem like the worst thing in the entire world, but you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, like that, I don't want to get into politics because obviously people get hella fucking sensitive and it just pisses me off. Because you can never have a genuine conversation or a discussion about it. It's always an argument and it's a battle of opinions. But no one ever tries to come to a conclusion together. And I just fucking hate all that shit and I don't really research it. All I know is that, like, there's a lot of fucked up things that have gone down and definitely don't stand by them. I don't want to say too much, man, because I don't know. People are ridiculous. I don't want to. I'm not even gonna touch that, man. I'm not gonna touch that. It's not my place. I'm not informed enough. No one learns the same as a teacher. I can understand that completely, especially when you're teaching 4-year-olds. 100%. Yep. Oh, man. You guys are not about to get me talking about school, man. What in your life made you so mature? You're so open and wise. Well, look, first of all, thank you for that. I would just say that the biggest thing for me is, I was always like this in my core, but it was having the confidence and finding like, bro, I'm on a live stream in front of 300 people right now, just talking about whatever I want to talk about, and that takes a lot of fucking guts, man. And it takes you like it takes just a lot of self-belief and believing that in your core you have the right direction for yourself, and you gotta trust your gut, trust what you want. The biggest thing, I don't know if any of you all saw this video, but watch Charlie Rocket's interview on Impulsive. I promise it will change your life. If you are going through some shit, if you are waiting for, if you're looking for that extra motivation to do what you want to do, like, please watch that. Charlie Rocket, it's on Impulsive, Logan Paul's podcast. It's like 300-pound man, like does Iron Man challenge, something like that. I don't fucking know. Charlie Rocket, remember that name. How do you become so confident? It's just, a lot of it is owning up to everything that you do, everything that you are. I used to lie a lot, to not because I was trying to be deceiving, but because I didn't want people to know what I actually thought or the real me. You know what I mean? And it could be something as simple as, do you like this song? Do you like this? Do you like this outfit? Do you like this? And I'd be like, oh yeah, it's cool. Or I'd try to make other people feel good. You know what I mean? But then I realized like that shit does not do anything for me, man. And it doesn't let people into me and let them know who I am. And if I have to lie to somebody about, obviously, like, those are very simple and, like, insignificant, in a sense, answers, but, like, instances, but there's also, like, big things, like, dealing with life, dealing with shit, like traumatic experiences, that people, we like to lie about, we like to push to the side, we like to pretend like we're okay, we like to pretend like we're not, going through a tough time because we want to feel like we're the man, or the, so, man, like, how did I become confident? It's really a recent thing. It's really a recent thing because I was never this confident, man. I've never been this confident in my life. And it's like, there's a lot of, like, last year, if you look at any of my live streams, completely different person. Like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what to do on stage. And it's this whole weird, awkward situation. And, I just realized at one point, it's like, when am I going to start being me? Like, I got 100 years on this fucking planet, and if I spend more than 20 not being myself, like, that's fucked. I'm wasting so much time. And it's like, confidence is, you got to find out what you stand for, what your beliefs are, and you got to go. You got to go for that shit, man. Like, those core beliefs that you have, those things that just really drive you and motivate you, are going to just pull you to whatever you want to do in life. So, is it the move to cop a Real Nobody hoodie? 1,000%. The thing about Real Nobody, sorry, segue, because I got to plug my boy, and this is why I believe in this brand so much, is because it truly is, it is a brand that represents exactly what I stand for, you know what I mean? Real Nobody is something that, you wear it, and you feel like you're a part of a community. And basically, we're trying to build a community of people who feel like they don't have an outlet or a place where their feelings and beliefs are accepted or their dreams are accepted. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people go through life and a lot of people shut down your dreams. We want this brand and this, like, Instagram page, everything to be a hub for people who have, these aspirations and goals to go to and talk about that shit openly and join other like-minded individuals, not get shit on, because so much of the internet is getting shit on. And, like, you put up a video, it gets, like, I put up my first couple videos, dislikes. You suck, you're fucking this, you're that. the worst. Like, and yeah, it's basically just we want to take what this brand we want to take something as simple as a hoodie and a t-shirt and build a community around it, because it's almost like a uniform, you know. It's almost like the mask represents, you walk into a room, you walk into an Oscar, Grammy party, whatever the fuck it is, but you put a mask on everybody and then you talk to them. You got to look at life like that. Like, if everybody has a mask and you just solely judge them on their soul, their beliefs, and what they stand for, it all goes back to that. So yeah, and like that, I just believe in that shit so much, man. And it's like, it really, I think it's really gonna mean a lot to people. Don't let them pull you down. Make sure you do. It makes you happy. Real nobody is the shit, bro. It really is, dude. It really is. And the clothes that are coming out are just fucking insane, man. And Thomas, I just got to tell y'all about Thomas real quick. And he's not, I don't know if he's here or not, but it's this guy right here, by Thomas Crane. And as you guys know, he worked with the band, and he had to go back to school after he worked with the band, for that one Idol tour. He went back to college, and he was, I don't want to tell his story for him, but he was depressed as fuck. He felt like he had his chance, and now he's back in school, and he knows he doesn't belong, but he doesn't know how to fucking get out. This dude went to jail for some stupid shit in college, and you know how it is in college. You get too drunk and you do some stupid shit, and you have to pay the consequences. Man went to jail for a night and hit rock bottom in his life. The first interaction I had with him after that, I brought him out to Cleveland, and this was around Christmas time last year, and we talked, and I was like, dude, like, I was just trying to get to know him and try to understand what his vision was and what I could do to help him, because I know how talented he is. And you know, we just clicked, and we had so many conversations, like bonded like so much, man. And then I went to LA before the other guys. So before the band flew out to LA, I was like, you know what, I'm going to go there a week early. I'm going to see what I can do. And I just went there. I went out there, and when I was out there, I was like, yo, I should get this guy out here. And I talked to one of my managers, and I got a flight to him from Buffalo out here to LA, and he was supposed to stay with me for 4 days. 4 days. In those 4 days, we did some pictures, did some promo to start his brand, Real Nobody, and this is when he just had the prototype that I wore in the Lucky You video, and we shot the Lucky You video. That was the first 4 things. And those 4 days turned into a week. That week turned into 2 weeks. And he was staying with the band. But while he's in the band, while he's in the house with the band, you know, there's a pressure of, okay, like, I don't want to be a burden to these guys, and I don't want, because obviously, like, we're living with him for free. So the fact that he was in the house, he felt like a pressure, like, yo, I need to do something for myself, man. I don't want to be a burden to these guys, and I don't want to have to go back home to Buffalo. I'm not making any money. I'm not working with the band directly. I'm just, like, doing shit for free here and there. And I was able to, through some people, like he got himself a job with Foreo, which is a skincare company. Super fire, by the way. You guys should check out their, like, face cleaners. They're sick. Anyways, got a job with them to do, like, 10 Instagram videos. He did those 10 Instagram videos, and he got, like, I think it was like $6,000, like, for like 10 videos. And going from broke, and I was paying for all his meals that whole month and a half, to $6,000, life-changing. Since then, he got a second contract, and we shot more videos. He got his own place, and he just got a salary contract with Foreo, where he's making a living doing what he loves to do, and he came out here with not even $200 to his name. Not even $200 to his name. So when y'all tell me y'all don't know what you want to do, and when you guys, when I see the hopelessness in people, I just want to smack the shit out of them. And not even because, like, I think they're stupid, but I'm like, yo, like people don't understand, like, how quickly this shit can happen as soon as you really commit to whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? And, like, I fucking love the shit out of that guy, and me and him are going to be together forever, not on some weird shit, but, like, you know, as business partners, as associates, as fucking friends, as brothers, we're going to do this shit for forever, man. And the biggest thing about him is, like, he's taught me so much. And that's the thing that I admire the most about him, is that a lot of my friends growing up, you know, I would be doing my thing and I would have to, like, you know, like, I would give my friends advice and I try to help them, but it's like there's only so much you can do. Like, they have to at some point take responsibility for who they are, and, like, do the shit themselves and go out and make opportunities and not rely on me. And that's exactly what Thomas did. Like, I helped him out for the time that I needed to help him out, and he just fucking took off. And, like, man, he just shot Coachella, man. He just went to Coachella and got paid to go to Coachella. He got paid to go to Coachella and shoot his favorite artists. He saw Billie Eilish. He saw, like, I don't remember who the fuck was there, like, Bozzy, like, everybody, man. He comes back, he texts me, he's so inspired, and, like, that's the shit that just gets me going, man. And I know that if I can directly help him to do something like that, and, like, I know that I can so many more people. And it doesn't even take me doing as much as I did to help Thomas. And truthfully, I do not believe that Thomas owes me anything, if that makes sense. I don't believe that he owes me shit, because for me, if he would owe me shit, if I was like, you know what, man, like, if he would owe me shit if he wasn't good. If he was not good, and if he wasn't amazing at what he did, like, that was mutually beneficial to me, for me to bring him out there. That was not me, like, giving him a handout or doing him a favor. Like, I wanted him out there and I needed him. And he took that shit into his own hands and made a fucking empire of his own. And he's just getting started. He's 21 years old. Like, he's on a salary contract, making more than his parents, man. Making more than his parents right now. Just, like, put that shit in mind, man. And, like, that dude right here by Thomas Crane, like, he's not even watching this right now, but, bro, I want, like, if y'all aren't following him, you need to follow this dude, because, like, there's a lot you can learn from that guy, for real. And if you guys really, like, if you guys fuck with me, you're going to fuck with Thomas. And you're going to fuck with Brianna Mozzarella, who just commented, oh, we love a good bromance, because she's the fucking homie, too. I feel like you're going to have your own record label or company or entertainment company or something in the future. Yeah, you know what I'm going to do, actually? I'm going to start my own school. That's what I'm going to do. Believe it here. I said it now. Screenshot it, record it. It's going to happen. I've already seen it happen. It's already happened. Time just hasn't caught up yet. Would you ever collaborate with Why Don't We? Fuck yeah. I would love to collaborate with Why Don't We. Yo, those guys are the coolest, man. They're so cool. Like, I don't know if y'all saw, but Daniel posted one of my videos, man, and, like, when I went to their show, him and his brother, Tyler, you know, they came up to me like, bro, like, I didn't know you could rap like that, and, like, they're like, man, they just really showed me so much respect and appreciation, and I thought that was so cool, especially coming from somebody from a different boy band, and, like, just really, like, means a lot. It lets me know that there's genuine people out there. You know what I mean? Like, those dudes are sick, and, like, whatever the fuck they do, however big they get, I'm nothing but happy for those guys, because those guys rock, man. They really do. That being said, if MC wants to hop on if they want me to hop on a song, rip some shit up, maybe it'll happen in the future. Let's just put out good energy out there, because I would love to do that. Man, collab with CNCO. That would be fire too. What's crazy, like like a lot of the guys in that band, like they comment on my stuff, or they like I know Richard's commented on a couple of my videos, and like just show me some, like he was texting me like bro, what you're doing is really cool, and like I love watching your videos. Like that means so much, especially from someone who has so much going for them, and like that, like those guys are killing it, man. And the fact that they look at my shit and they're like, yo, like you're dope, means the world. Those people, and like, bro, like people like Logic, man, like I can't explain how much that dude, I cannot express how much that dude like means to me. Not just as a person and an artist, man, just everything he's done, man. It just inspires me so much, and it lets me know like the possibilities of all this, you know? And yeah, you got a lot going for you too. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I really believe that too. I believe that I have a lot going for me, but I think that I finally found my momentum because I've gained my confidence. And I can finally see the finish line of what I want to do, which is why when I say these things, when I say like all this stuff is going to happen, and I have goals written down in my, not goals, but like almost like time stamps. I'm going to call them time stamps because they're things that are going to happen in the future. And I see it now, you know what I mean? I've gained my confidence, I know my purpose, and I know that as long as I apply myself, all of that shit is gonna happen. And it will happen. It already has happened, just in the future. You know what I mean? But yeah, dude, I fucking love going on live streams. They're actually really fun for me. I'm at 19%. My fucking phone always dies during these. But this podcast was so good. Man, I would just love to help y'all out, man. I want to a lot, like, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying right now. For some reason, I just looked up Why Don't We, like, while I was doing this. I'm really excited for the future. I'm excited to meet you guys and see you guys wherever we may see you, because I know that we're going on the road again. I'm in a couple weeks, so I'm pretty sure. I mean, I don't really know what's happening, to be honest. But I know it's all gonna work itself out, so fire. Rest in peace, Mac Miller. Trying to find those internships. That's good, man. Like, look, guys, this is the biggest thing I will tell you is, like, don't ever look at an internship as a bad thing, because, like, people are like, oh, you're not making money. But as long as you're doing what you want to do and you're experimenting and you're trying new things, money doesn't fucking matter, bro. Like, it really doesn't. Money is not gonna, you cannot worry about money, because at the end of the day, you have to understand that all of us are going to have money, like, at some point in our life, as long as we apply ourselves. Like, if you know your goals and you know what you want to do, you need to understand that you will have money at one point. And a lot of people base their happiness and their drive off of earning a certain income. And obviously, for some situations, you need that sort of income, to survive. And obviously it's tough for a lot of people. And I definitely don't want to make it seem like those situations aren't, special and a little bit different. But for everybody, regardless of your situation, do what you got to do, and like always remember like what is the reason that you need this money right now. You know what I mean? So like whatever you're going through financially, you have to understand what is it that's driving you to make this money? Why do you need this money? Do you need a house? Do you need food? Do you need this? If you're trying to eat, that's like a very essential thing to just life in general. Like you need that shit. And so sometimes it's good to take those small jobs, those starter jobs, like applying to fast food restaurants or whatever it may be to get your start. But when you do these things, you have to always remember that this is just the beginning. You know what I mean? And some people get caught in a trap where they get too comfortable and they think that because they're making this income that it's hard for them to grasp like anything other than that, and they kind of get stuck in their own bubble. And a lot of people like end up working the same job for like their whole life sometimes. And those are specific incidents, but like whatever you're doing, always be thinking of that next level. Like always find the motivation in whatever you're doing, you know what I mean? And like whether like when I was at B Spot, when I was at Dewey's like selling pizzas and shit, I was like, I need to do this because I need to get money to I looked at it as like, this is gonna help me invest in my career as a musician, and so I'm gonna do this job to the fullest of my abilities. Instances, not incidents. You're right. My bad, I'm stupid, I guess. Talk about student debt, bro. That's such a hard one, and that's another reason why I want to get back to the educational system, because that's just a fucked up thing, man. It's like you give these kids no opportunity to be an individual and find out what they want to do, and then you send them to another school away from their family and away from their friends with a new group of people just to fucking get $20,000 in debt and get out of the school, and then you don't even, and then some of them don't even fucking, still don't know what they want to do, still are miserable and lost, and like that's why I fucking like. Sorry, I'm getting a little heated with it. But to anyone who's in debt, man, fuck. I wish that I was just a billionaire and I could just pay off everybody's student debts, because I think that shit is just the most inhuman, like disingenuous thing like the system does to us. Like, it's terrible. Like you're paying for what, man? Like, what are you really paying for? I didn't have to do shit. I have to do any of that shit, man. Look at the shit that's happened for me. Not even to sound any type of way. Not even to say that I'm, at a place that's higher than anybody. But I found out how to be happy. I found happiness without school and without this dumbass bullshit system that's like forced upon us. And I just wish that other people, I just want to use my platform to help other people realize that too, because it's getting to a point where something needs to change. And I'm sick of kids like being depressed in school. Learning should be like one of the best experiences. You should be so excited to learn something new. Whenever I learn something new about my field and what I'm doing, I get so excited. That's why I sit in front of the computer and I rap Logic's verse for like 20, 30 minutes straight trying to get it perfect. And then when I do that, I'm like, yo, I learned how to articulate my words, and I learned how to deliver it in the correct cadence and have the right emphasis on the certain syllables. And you see what I'm saying? Like, this is all a learning process for me. This is learning. This is how I fucking learn. And I continuously learn every day, and that's what keeps me motivated, and that's what keeps me happy. And when you're not fucking learning and you're scared to learn, and you're scared of being judged by your teacher, or you're trying to judge your intelligence off a fucking letter, man, get the fuck out of here with that shit. That shit, like I said, I'm gonna build a school one day. I'm gonna start my own school, start my own foundation. I'm gonna fix this shit. And if I don't fix this shit, I'm gonna start the wave that's going to fix this shit, because I'm clearly passionate about it, you know what I mean? How much into homicide are you at now? What do you mean? Like, I mean, I've listened to the whole thing, and I can... It's hard to rap Eminem's part. Like, sometimes I just don't know what he really says. Well, I know what he says, but, like, I don't know. Like, his flows are so, like, unpredictable at points. So it's kind of hard. But he's also, like, one of the greatest of all time. So clear, like, obviously it's going to be hard for a 19-year-old to do what he's doing at, 40 or something? Lyrics. Let me see. I'm gonna try to do this shit for y'all right now. Cause it's hard, like, he's like, jigga 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 like Jay-Z. Jiggas up, you fuckers who didn't write anything and get washed like bathing. Young Hova, I know hitters like Yankees. Done told as a poet triggers like crazy. Unloading, you leave your shot up in your rover. Your body goes limp, it slumps over like A-Rod in a month though. But he just told me, hold up, I said Rover cause your Rover is red. Like Red Rover, so you know what I meant. But I roll over my opponent's systemic and dog sounds. Cause I gotta keep breaking these bars down. I go slow for the spaz. But when I go, like the Doberman said, I still think the roof will go over your head. Beast mode, motherfuckers about to get hit with so many foul lines. You can think, that shit's fire. Said beast mode, motherfuckers about to get hit with so many foul lines. You think I'm a freak though? Figured it was about time for people to eat crow. You better get out rhyme. How could I be dethroned? I steam my toes like a repo, a behemoth. The sheep's clothes from the east coast to the west. I'ma eat those and I'm the goat. Who the best? I don't gotta say a fucking thing though, cause I'm C's no. But you don't wanna hear me spit the fast shit his ass like a tailbone. Like you're trapped in your cell phone. I'm a chicken scratching myself though. I don't wanna fucking listen to you spit your rap someone else wrote. Like it's hard, man. He fucking goes crazy. Well, big pills like a platypus, a caterpillar coming to get the cannabis. I'm looking for the smoke where you motherfuckers are scattering, battering everything, and I've had it with the inadequate man. I can see my thick as tan as stiff as a mannequin. I'm bringing the bin. It's so hard. He's good, man. He's really fucking good. I'm trying to get that at that level someday. But yeah, dude. Like basically where I'm at right now is like, you know, I've figured out where I am. I figured out what I'm supposed to do. I figured out what my purpose is, why I'm doing this. And the biggest part that I have to reach is putting that in music and making an album that is like making an album that reflects who I am, making music and making a body of work and figuring out who I am as an artist and how I can translate my thoughts and emotions to pen and pad and also my delivery. And this shit is a science, man. It really is. It really is. And to anyone who's like trying to rap in this, if anyone's trying to rap in this live, like you got to study the fuck out of this shit, man, because there's really a science. Every single person, no matter if you're a mumble rapper or you're a lyricist, everybody is good. If they're popular, there is something about them that is technically that they possess a technical skill that appeals to a lot of people. Like some could say Lil Pump is like not talented. That dude is talented as fuck, and no one can say shit. And you know what I mean? So a lot of people want to like shit on either mumble rappers, and I know like in my Lucky You remix I said I had a little couple jabs, but that was just because like my whole thing with that was I was just trying to say like y'all can't fucking rap like me. That's basically what I was saying. It's like there's so many of these people out there, it's like they can't really do what I'm doing. Like I'm up there with like the greatest of all time, and I'm gonna be up there on that level one day. So that's kind of where my head was at with that. If anyone tries to call me a hypocrite. But basically, like, yeah, it's like everything has a science to it, no matter what you want to do. And it's like it's up to us to follow our passions and study the things that we want to do. And like some say, oh, like you just fucking rap. It's like you can't do what I do. Like unless Logic or someone like fucking Eminem is in this live stream, not a single person in this live stream can do what I do. And that's not me bragging. It's just that's my lane, and that's what I have put the time and effort into it. And I stand by my hard work. I don't stand by talents or gifts. I stand by hard work that you put in and persistence and dedication. You know what I mean? But I got like 20 seconds on this. So, peace, guys. I love you all. I'll see you later. Shoot, 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 shoot. Ooh. I got a lot better at that, by the way. All right, peace.